Miss Lisa Hanna has something to say, and we're here to hear it. We
And
are
then what I
here
hear
to
is
hear it.
silent.
Let's get it. Remember to like and share the video coming through the door. Let's go.
18 years. That sounds like a long time, right? But when you're living, really living, it flies. I said to someone recently, 18 years is technically a generation, and when the words came out of my mouth, then it hit me. That's how long I've been in Parliament, a generation. But truthfully, it feels like just yesterday. And then I remembered another 18 years, August 1993. I had just turned 18, and by November, I was crowned Miss World. And back then, 18 felt like a lifetime. I thought I had seen it all, done it all, felt it all, and my parents, I thought they were still treating me like a baby, trying to guide me, trying to shape me, trying to say, well, no, don't date that person, or hold back a little bit. And of course, I resisted because I knew who I was. What I didn't know is what they saw, that I really was just beginning life. I was fresh, didn't know a lot. And I still remember their voices, I still carry their wisdom, and now I find myself on the other side of that wisdom, with young women, brilliant, talented, fierce, ambitious, coming up to me and saying things like, Lisa, I'm doing everything, but I still feel like it's not enough. Or, everyone else seems so sure of themselves, but I'm still lost. Or, I feel tired. I'm always stressed, but I can't slow down. And I will look them in their eyes and I ask, are you doing this for you? Or for someone else's idea of who you should be? And then what I hear is silence. Sometimes I hear a sigh. Sometimes I even see them break down in tears. Because deep down, we all feel it. This relentless pressure to do it all, to be everything, have everything all at once. To be successful, to be stylish, to be instinctive, discerning, emotionally intelligent, financially intelligent and independent, spiritually grounded. And don't forget, somehow you have to look amazing and trendy and fashion forward while you're at it. Because society has built this impossible standard. You know, you must be superhero, saint, the epitome of virtue, and CEO all at once, all in one. And guess what? It is exhausting. And so we scroll through social media looking at these perfect lives, curated feeds, smiling faces, and think, you know, what's wrong with me? But what you don't see is the tears behind those filters. You don't see the self-doubt, the therapy sessions, the nights they cry, they sob. And we call it superwoman syndrome, but it's not power, it's pressure, and it's breaking us. Add a sprinkle of imposter syndrome, and suddenly even your greatest success feels like a mistake. Like one day someone is just going to find you out. But let me say this plainly, if no one else tells you, I will tell you. You are not alone. And more importantly, you don't have to do it all. Not today, not all at once. You are allowed to breathe. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed not to have all the answers, because life moves in seasons. Some seasons are for building, some for healing, and some for simply being still. And no, we don't all bloom at the same time. We're not supposed to. I never planned to be in politics for nearly 2 decades. I didn't have a map out of a perfect path for how my life was going to work. I just followed what felt true to me. And yes, I failed. I doubted. I cried. Sometimes I still cry. But I keep listening to the voice that said, you know what, Lisa, this matters. It matters. So to every young person watching, whether you are a girl, a boy, a woman, a man, especially for those of you who feel like you're falling behind, let me say this. You are not behind. You are becoming. You don't need to burn yourself out to prove that you matter to anybody or to the world. You don't need to wear every hat to be worthy. You don't need to have it all together to be enough, because you are enough right now, in this moment, in the middle of figuring it out. And when the pressure feels too heavy, take off that cape, because you're not a superhero. You are human. And that is more than enough. You are enough right now. 18 years. That sounds like a long time, right?
Man, listen, I think that's an excellent message right there. Mental health is real, ladies and gentlemen. Mental health is real. You hear me? Yeah. Mental health is real. So, definitely salute to her for that message. We're gonna go to one of my favorite ladies. She got a lot to say, and yeah, we're here for it. We are here for it. You understand? First one I want to play is this. This one. No, not that one. This one. Yes.
You see all them foolishness here. When I know when I come to my page with the foolishness, me I go blast and you know. You are either stupid or you're intellectually dishonest. Or maybe both. But clearly you are benefiting in some way from this current administration. That is why you are seeing everything through green tinted glasses. What part of Jamaica is doing well?
Embarrassing. We need some milk
in Jamaica.
No, I have to speak on this because there's a lot of people also coming in. Well, a few, not a lot. A few people that come in my comment section as well with this same type of rhetoric. And I really have come to the conclusion that these people are being paid to come and say nonsense on your page. To just spread madness. Huh? As if Jamaica is like, we're doing so great. When it's the total opposite. It really pisses me off. You know? It really pisses me off. But let's hear it right, Mango.
You see all them foolishness here. When I know when I come to my page with the foolishness, me I go blast and you know. You are either stupid or you're intellectually dishonest. Or maybe both.
Or both, yes.
But clearly you are benefiting in some way from this current administration. That is why you are seeing everything through green tinted glasses. What part of Jamaica is doing well? Where is all the good that is happening in Jamaica? You mean the hospital them where mash up and the people them where fair sleep and bench up on the floor in the hospital? Or the teacher them where can't get them retroactive? Or the nurses them where suffer? The public sector worker them? Talk to me. The extrajudicial killings by the police, over 100 already since the year start. What kind of alternative universe are you living in where you think that Jamaica is doing well when right now the AIDS epidemic is back in full force in Jamaica? And people have to be all over the place showing that AIDS, which was under control, is now blowing up again. Why? We expected this. Because the government did a lot to defund the programs that kept it under control and then make it worse now. USAID get knocked. So AIDS is exploding. What kind of alternative universe are you living in where you don't realize that Jamaica is in a recession? And if Jamaica is in a recession, that means people not doing well. Don't you watch the news? Don't you realize that tourism is down by 40%? And everybody complaining from the hotelier them to even nuts for the express. What are you talking about? What good? Listen to me, don't come to my page with the foolishness. When government feed you, just so that you're one of the lucky one them, will live upon the government and out them. And don't come to my page and tell me no foolishness. Because it's not everybody live on government handout. Don't tell me say
embarrassing. We need some milk.
Have to leave Jamaica right now to get employment elsewhere. Because your minister refused to employ them. Because he don't want to create the job, the vacancies that are obviously there. Don't tell me say you don't realize say the Ministry of Health spend money to open the administrative ward of Cornwall Regional Hospital when the rest of the hospital lock. And you're going to talk about everything that is happening good in Jamaica. Listen, go on about your business. And don't come on my page with your damn foolishness. You favor them damn menke.
We have to start this up because now we have to show our real leader we are the real things in our country. Ladies and gentlemen, IBRAHIM TROARE.
Dear black people, this is Captain IBRAHIM TROARE. For those of you who don't know, he is the leader of Burkina Faso, the revolutionary leader of the African nation of Burkina Faso. Now, Captain TROARE has revolutionized leadership in Africa. And right now, he is in danger after multiple assassination attempts. The West is not happy with Captain TROARE because he has done so much not only to liberate his people, but to take control of the resources of his country. They've labeled him as a dictator, as a terrorist, as a criminal. When in truth and in fact, all Captain TROARE has done was to take control of the gold mines of Burkina Faso and spread the wealth among the citizens of Burkina Faso.
Everything alright, man, go say I saw facts. And big up Flying China place. Ricardo, what you doing? Big up yourself. Raslin, I see you, love. Let's continue. Start from the top.
Dear black people, this is Captain IBRAHIM TROARE. For those of you who don't know, he is the leader of Burkina Faso, the revolutionary leader of the African nation of Burkina Faso. Now, Captain TROARE has revolutionized leadership in Africa. And right now, he is in danger after multiple assassination attempts. The West is not happy with Captain TROARE because he has done so much not only to liberate his people, but to take control of the resources of his country. They've labeled him as a dictator, as a terrorist, as a criminal. When in truth and in fact, all Captain TROARE has done was to take control of the gold mines of Burkina Faso and spread the wealth among the citizens of Burkina Faso. He has ensured that education is free. He has returned arable lands to the people. He has invested in farming. He has invested in housing. He has made the quality of life of the people of Burkina Faso much better in a very short time. What Captain TROARE has achieved in 2 years, many African countries have not achieved in decades. Now, Captain TROARE is being targeted by the West. He's being targeted by France, the former colonizers of Burkina Faso, who are not happy with the fact that Captain TROARE has basically cut them off. They no longer have control over the resources of Burkina Faso. And worse, he is encouraging and leading a new kind of African leader. He's uniting all of Africa. Niger, Mali, Malawi, Ghana, and several other African countries have begun to rally around Captain TROARE and embrace his ideas of cutting out the former colonizers who are so used to pillaging the natural resources of Africa to enrich themselves while the people of Africa suffer. The problem is those house slaves in Africa who are so comfortable worshipping at the foot of their colonial masters that they want to see Captain TROARE fail. But I'm very heartened to see that so many Africans are standing by him. There has been 18 assassination attempts on Captain TROARE's life, the last being not even a week ago. But he presses on. He has been declared by the US to be a terrorist, a criminal, simply because he refuses to bow down to their whims. He refuses to give them access to the minerals of his country. But as I said, I am heartened by the fact that so many Africans are standing by him. And the aim of my video is to really spread awareness as the Africans from all over, because he's caused so much unity within Africa. This one man, Africa is determined to not repeat the mistake they made with Muammar Gaddafi of Libya, with Ibrahim Traore. They are determined to protect this man at all costs. And Captain Traore, I'm from Jamaica, and we also stand with you. We're praying for you, and we hope that you are able to see your country through and be a beacon of hope to the people of all the African nations. So we're standing with you, like our African brothers and sisters. We're standing by you, and we're praying for you. I thank you. Have yourself a great day.
I stand by every word she said. Every single word she said, I stand by that. Facts.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
What did you say?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Emotional damage.
You telling me that the same people from Burkina Faso, y'all that live in France, y'all some house slaves. Y'all the ones that kept us in bondage and slavery. Y'all the ones that perpetuated nonsense. How can you see Ibrahim Traore doing what he's doing for his country and have the audacity, the unmitigated gall to be living in France? I don't care what anybody did to persuade you. This is when you make a decision to stand by your leader. Everything that this man has done is in the benefit of the people now, and especially in the future of Burkina Faso. This is what we require from our leaders. The stuff that Trump is doing for the United States, they put him there to do it for what those people who voted for him to do for the people now and the future. Alright? So you must respect a man like that. That is doing it for his people. And he's doing it the right way. He's not infiltrating anybody else's country. He's not oppressing anybody else to do it. He is taking his resources, maximizing his resources to benefit the people of his country. That is what every leader is supposed to do. So I am confused as to why people from Burkina Faso that's living in France would stand up. All of you, God should definitely mark this down, which you have done. And I hope God places great emphasis on it when you're being judged. When you stood up against Ibrahim Traore. Yes, I hope so. I really do. I pray that God sees you for who you are. My God.
Captain Ibrahim Traore, who is the president.
Shout out to Sassy 81 in the building. How you doing, love?
So let me get this straight. You moved to France and you feel better than the people who live in your country of birth. So you feel that they should be held in subjugation by the French because you now live in France? Make this make sense. You know, at first I thought that it was the French who were protesting, and I actually planned to do a video about it, thinking that it was the French people who were protesting against him. But it hurts to know that people who are from the country, seeing that this man is doing nothing but to uplift the people of Burkina Faso, making the quality of life so much better.
So Hussein,
They're black people. Make this make sense. Thinking that it was the French people who were protesting against him. But it hurts to know that people who are from the country, seeing that this man is doing nothing but to uplift the people of Burkina Faso, making the quality of life so much better in Burkina Faso, and you're going to protest against this? So is it that you want to keep your countrymen in subjugation, to keep them in poverty. The fact that this man has reduced the debt to GDP, or I should say increased the GDP by so much. The man has basically embarked on educating the entire population. He's made your country debt free. He's basically putting your country in a position so that you can return. You don't have to seek a better life elsewhere. Do you know how many countries would do anything for a leader like this?
Give me Ibrahim try over Andrew Honest. No. I mean right now. Immediately. Please. I've been saying this for months. From last year, I can show you up on my page right now. From last year, from the first time Ibrahim try, I've been advocating for that man to be the leader of Jamaica. Right? From last year. Let me find it. Scene. Video. Ibrahim. Where is it? This is 2.0. What date is this? Nah, this one is new. This one is new. I think it's a live stream I did. Ibrahim. July, here we go. This right here. Look at the screen, guys. This was July 15, 2024. Puppet. Andrew Honest. Yes. Compared to a leader like that, man. Yes. I have been saying this. Just for that. You don't have to. A lot from their what? Behavior. My people. And let him cook. Bro.
Those who claim to be from the empire.
Some of the documents out of the CIA and the women wearing pads, black women. You have to be mindful and recognize. Be happy. Like, huh? Are you guys okay with that? I'm just asking. Are you guys cool with that? In a world where you have nothing, you're
And so I tell the workers to pay attention to these individuals who are losing their privileges. Because they will continue to manipulate you, to intoxicate you, and to send you into bad patches.
Know y'all opinions, man. Dang. Or eliminate. Period. Ibrahim Troy. Anytime I come up here, they might say I'm a PMB because I said comrades. Jamaican people. Let me go back and hear it.
Comrades, fighters for freedom, for sovereignty and real independence.
Jamaican people, fighters for freedom and fighters for freedom, sovereignty and independence. Yeah, that's gonna be my new thing every time I come on here and talk about this politics. It's gonna be my new thing. Fighters for freedom, sovereignty and independence. My Jamaican people, those people that are fighting for these things. Clip that up. Hey, I gotta clip that up. But y'all get the picture.
And you are protesting
y'all get the picture. Y'all get the picture. I was showing that the stance that Ibrahim Troy took was exposing Andrew Honest and his government as puppets for the elites. I've been said this. That was last year, July.
So let me know, how much money did Macron pay you to do this? How much money did Emmanuel Macron pay you to sell out your own country? Shame.
Damn.
Shame.
Damn.
And to my brothers and sisters in Africa, Just know that black people from all over the world are standing with you because Ibrahim Traore must remain safe.
Facts.
Ibrahim Traore must not be executed in the same way that so many African leaders who want better for their countries have been executed. We're tired of puppet leaders.
Tired.
We're tired of our resources being exploited.
Facts.
By these first world monsters.
Facts.
And you Burkinabe people in France, go and sit one side. Go and sit one side.
Yeah.
You're not ready for this yet.
Yeah, go have a seat.
You have a colonial man.
Go have a seat.
Right, so this is a very good point. Alright, so this is a very...
Go have a seat.
Dear black people, mindset and you are house slaves.
Yes.
I thank you. Have yourself a great day.
House slave them for true, man. She did finish. Alright, cool. Back to the next one now. I didn't know that this was true, y'all. I saw a video on YouTube. I didn't know, but it's now confirmed. Usain Bolt wrote a letter to Ibrahim. Man, shout out to Usain Bolt. The legend. The legend. Oh my God, listen to this. Not that one, sorry, my bad. Listen to this.
So Usain Bolt has actually written a letter to Captain Ibrahim Traore. I'm going to read this letter to you guys.
You see all them foolishness here. I don't know when...
You know some vex. Every time I try to zoom in on this thing, because does that. I don't like that, man.
So Usain Bolt has actually...
no. Alright.
So Usain Bolt has actually written... So Usain Bolt has actually written a letter. So Usain Bolt has actually written a letter to Captain Ibrahim Traore. I'm going to read this letter to you guys. Before I proceed, please double tap on your screen because it helps the video. And let me know where you are actually watching this from in the comment section. So it reads, the address is to His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traore, President of the Transition, Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. And it reads, Dear President Traore, I extend to you my warmest greetings from Jamaica. As someone who has spent a lifetime striving for excellence and unity through sport, I admire leaders who seek to uplift their people and inspire a vision for a stronger future. I have followed the development in your country with interest, and I commend your efforts to foster sovereignty, stability, and resilience in the face of challenge. Sport has always been a powerful force for the unity and pride, especially among youth. I believe it can play a key role in the development of Burkina Faso, whether on the track, in the classroom, or through community programs. Empowering young people with opportunities can shape a brighter tomorrow. If ever an opportunity for collaboration, support, or inspiration through sport, I would be honored to contribute in any way I can. Wishing you strength, wisdom, peace, and your leadership journey. In your leadership journey, respectfully, Usain Bolt, Olympic champion and world record holder. What do we say to Usain Bolt in Jamaica? Thank you. We know our brothers and sisters in Jamaica, Caribbean, has always been support of our movement. So thank you, Usain Bolt. Thank you, Jamaica. Thank you, Caribbean. And this is a way to actually help. Some of you want to join the military, but I'll bring the updates on how to join the military later. On the next video. So if you haven't followed this yet, just make sure you follow the account, favorite it, retweet, do whatever you want to do with this video, and meet me in the next video to give you updates on how to actually join the military. Big ups to you, Jamaica. Big ups to you, Caribbean. So anyone who wants to reach Captain Ibrahim Traore, please just do so, and we are going to read your letter to fellow Africans so that they will see the support you actually have for Ibrahim Traore. Still, the hashtag is Leave Burkina Faso Alone. Hashtag Leave Ibrahim Traore Alone. Go ahead and appreciate this video and send it across. Thank you. We are live right now. Join us and come and give your take. So Hussein Bolt has actually written a letter.
Man, listen. So it's official. Hussein actually wrote a letter. I was watching a video on YouTube, and there was detail. I said, are they making this up? I said, did Usain Bolt really write IBRAHIM TROARE a letter? I was questioning it. I'm not even gonna cap. I was questioning it, but man, shout out to Usain the legend. All right, shout out to Usain Bolt the legend. You hear me? Salute to you, sir. This man is tapped in to what is actually going on in the world, to the point where he can recognize a man that is standing for his people. Big salute to Usain Bolt. You hear me? And I'm going to say this. Based off that, which I have seen, Andrew Holness does not even compare to a IBRAHIM TROARE. He is the polar opposite of a leader that does for his people first. And I'm going to give you one example. One of the biggest examples is this. When IBRAHIM TROARE got power, IBRAHIM TROARE decided to not take his salary. He took the salary of a soldier. Not only did he do that, he reduced the salary of the parliamentarians, I believe, by 30%. So they were only getting 70% of what they already were getting. That other 30% was used to put into developing the country, protecting their resources, food security, building oil refinery, not gold refinery, so they can refine their old gold and maximize their productivity from gold. Amongst many other things. This man bought tractors. This man bought seeds, pesticides, bikes for the agricultural police or security that drive right around the farms all around Burkina Faso and protect them from theft and all other types of things of attack. Man, listen to me, man. Big salute to IBRAHIM TROARE. Big salute to Usain Bolt. Big salute to Ripe Mango, and big salute to Lisa Hanna. Those words, from mental health to leadership, right? Taking it from a personal level, I think this section right here is going, hopefully reaches the persons it needs to, right? So we could all stand up. I stand firmly in solidarity with Burkina Faso. Firmly. I've been said this. I'm on record. I don't care who's attacking him. I don't care what they're talking about. I firmly stand with Burkina Faso. I only hope that we could have a leader here in Jamaica that is that revolutionary. You would see how fast Jamaica go to the top with a leader that revolutionary. And all we have to do is do it. You don't have to do anything illegal. We just need a leader that is going to focus on maximizing us. One of the things that we need a leader to do. You see how people can't go into China and have a business without the Chinese being involved in the business? Well, we have Chinese in Jamaica and other Asians that have business, and we don't got nothing to do with it. We are not a partner in the business. We are none of that. We are the consumers of those businesses. How about y'all start protecting us in that way too? Huh? That's what real leaders do. Maximize the potential of his citizens in the country. Productivity in the country. Money staying in the country. Look at tourism. Most of the money leaves and goes offshore. It don't stay with us. The people that are the engine, the fuel of the tourism industry, they don't get paid nothing compared to the type of money that's going to the hotel industry. They don't get no pay, they don't get no good pay. They don't get no good benefits. The leaders of our country are the ones that are supposed to make sure that they protect protect us in those ways. You hear me? That is the difference in good leadership. Something that this current government leader is not. He's a horrible leader. Horrible, disgusting, terrible, shameful leader are some of the adjectives that can be used. Going to sue the Integrity Commission. Huh? Right? Want to take away their power. Huh? Undated resignation letters. Huh? People want to talk about third term loading. Madness. Total madness.